99.9 KTDY, the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. And the most powerful female in the entertainment industry. Bad Blood, Taylor Swift. It is 8:13. Doc's here because it's Wellness Wednesday on KTDY. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning.
What?
How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
I'm doing great this morning.
What are we talking about today, sir?
Well, I get asked all the time about what the perfect breakfast food is. People struggle with breakfast. So what they do is they end up grabbing some kind of breakfast bar, a Nutrigrain bar or something, or some shake with a lot of sugar in it, thinking they're making the healthy choice, but most of the time they're not. And so today we're going to talk about the most important meal of the day, about eating breakfast. And
is it still really, is that a cliche or is it true?
It's very true. So we're going to go over some healthy breakfast ideas today. Now, step number one with this is eat breakfast. People skip it. If you don't eat until lunch, your body will flood your system with fat-storing insulin, and it will store that whole lunch as fat if you don't eat until lunch. It's very terrible for your mental capacity. It slows down your thinking and your sharpness.
CJ, you don't eat breakfast.
Well, that explains it.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I was in my head going 3, 2, 1.
It was coming, right?
Yeah, I knew it was.
Yeah, you have to. And your body will definitely not be at its best if you don't eat a really good breakfast. Now, the key to maintaining a healthy weight is to eat breakfast. Eat a healthy breakfast. In fact, I used to not be a breakfast eater, and I was 73 pounds heavier than what I am right now. I would eat a big lunch and a big dinner, and that was.
So, I'm sorry. It's so funny that you say you've lost 73 pounds.
Yeah.
Because when I went on Calitrin, from the time that I went on it to when I lost the weight, I lost 73 pounds.
Wow. Yeah, we both lost the same.
That's weird.
Yeah. In fact,
that's like a 10-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goal.
It's like a whole person.
Yeah. Feels so much better.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So sumo wrestlers don't eat breakfast. So I was on the sumo wrestler diet. They eat a huge lunch and a huge dinner, and that's it. And so they purposely put their bodies into a fat storing mode. So a lot of us do that whenever we don't eat breakfast. So I used to not be hungry in the mornings, and I get that a lot. People say, well, I'm just not hungry in the mornings. Mm-hmm. So if that's the case, start really small. Just eat 4 or 5 bites of something and then slowly work your way up. Now, when I open my eyes, I'm starving, and I used to never be hungry in the mornings, but I've trained my metabolism to kick off, and so
that's actually that's actually the appropriate way to feel in the morning.
It is
hungry.
Well, it's called break fast for a reason, right?
Exactly, because you're breaking the fast from you sleeping.
Well, you go, Debbie Ray.
Yeah, your body needs fuel, and when you go for your all night without feeding your body, it's ready for fuel. Your metabolism needs to be fed for a kickstart first thing in the morning. So eat breakfast, number one. Now, one of the healthiest meals you can choose for breakfast is oatmeal. It's almost a perfect food for first thing in the morning. Oatmeal.
Why?
Well, there's lots of different reasons, but you can.
I hate to cut you off, but you're probably not talking about oatmeal filled with sugar.
Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about the real oatmeal. So you can add some fruit like organic blueberries or strawberries, but yes, I'm not talking about the triple maple brown sugar chocolate sprinkled version.
in the packet.
Yeah, in the package. Yeah, the flavored one. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the old-fashioned oatmeal. Now, oatmeal is actually loaded with fiber, which is very, very good for you. It keeps you fuller longer, cuts down on cravings, helps with your digestive system, helps your cardiovascular system. So oatmeal is loaded with heart-healthy and digestion-healthy fiber. Very good for you.
Okay, so and you're suggesting that if you want to sweeten it up, spice it up a little bit, put blueberries or strawberries?
Or strawberries, organic blueberries, strawberries. A berry is a real good fruit to choose with it.
Okay. The best oatmeal I've ever had in my life was at the Peabody Hotel in Memphis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when they brought strawberries and fresh strawberries and fresh blueberries, and
Now,
I got to decide what I put in.
I'm
Oh,
guessing
nice.
it also had cream and butter in it too.
I
though.
don't
That's
know.
probably
It
not-
came to
yeah.
it was room service, and I loved it.
Yeah. So I actually don't mind putting a little bit of butter in it. I'm not anti-butter at all. It's the sugar that we have to watch. I think that a little healthy fat in the morning is not that big of
So
a
you're
deal.
thinking like
Good to
stevia
know.
or something like that
Yeah,
if you want to
sure.
sweeten it up?
Yeah, stevia, xylitol, any of the sweeteners. I would skip the sweet and low or the aspartame type sweeteners, but a little bit of stevia. I do that sometimes in the morning. But oatmeal has been proven to lower cholesterol, decrease risk of heart problems. It's loaded with antioxidants. It improves your immune system. It's been shown to stabilize your blood sugar and reduce your risk of diabetes. It's even been studied to reduce asthma in kids. So oatmeal is almost one of the perfect things that you can eat. It's great food to eat first thing in the
Now,
morning.
is it
And
full? It's white. Is it full of carbs?
it does have carbs, but they're slow carbs, and it has enough fiber with it that I usually use oatmeal to get my carbohydrate quota for the day.
For the day.
Yeah, and if you're gonna eat carbs, eating them first thing in the morning is the way to go anyway. And
JC just texted us. He wants to know what about putting honey in your oatmeal?
there's a lot of nutritionists that say honey's okay. I don't really agree with that because you're already carb loading with the oatmeal,
Okay.
and so the honey adds to that. So I think you're better off if you need it sweeter to go just a little bit of stevia and then some fresh fruit, or better than that is even a scoop of almond butter, which will give you healthy fats and protein, which will slow down the carb even more.
Wait. Almond butter?
Almond butter. It's like peanut butter but made with almonds. It's
Ooh, it's
smashed up
good.
almonds. Yes, it's one of
Is that going to be good in oatmeal?
yeah.
Why not?
Try it. It's
Yeah.
very
Okay.
very good.
All right. I will. I
Yeah,
will.
it's very very good. So what I usually do is
Still not going to be as good as the Peabody Hotel room service.
we'll have to go to Memphis and try that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. So what I usually do is if I'm in a hurry like I was this morning, I will make up a sugar-free protein shake, which I drink often, and I will take a cup of raw old-fashioned oats and dump right in the protein shake and just drink it and eat it like that, uncooked.
Okay. And you do that in the morning?
I did that this morning, right?
This morning.
That
Yeah.
just doesn't sound real tasty.
Yeah, no,
I
people
gotta
gross
tell you.
out whenever they see and hear me do that, but it's actually fine. You
Yeah.
know, you just the liquid in there softens it up enough. You
Yeah.
can chew it and swallow it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it's
It's not one of those. You don't.
no, I actually enjoy it, but I'm a little bit weird. But I usually eat 2 breakfasts on my workout days. I'll eat 2 breakfasts. Like in the morning,
Yeah.
I'll have a protein shake with oatmeal dumped in it, and then when I get back at 5:30, and then when I get back from the gym at 7:30, I'll have like some egg whites with an egg scrambled with some rice in it. So
Wait, what?
With rice?
With rice?
with rice in it for,
Right,
an, for an extra carb.
My
Yeah.
mother used to make me rice and eggs. I loved it, but
Yeah.
I'm sure yours is probably much healthier than
What-
hers was.
What I'll do is I'll take like 1 egg in the pan and dump a cup of egg whites and scramble that, and then when it's almost done, I'll dump some rice in there for extra
rice,
carb. But-
brown rice?
Yeah. No, it's actually white rice. But I actually
Yeah, but you've been working out.
exactly.
Yeah.
I eat about 1,000 calories before work every morning, but you can't go by my plan because I burn a lot of that off, and I really carb load, and then I don't eat carbs the rest of the day.
Are you
so,
like working towards some sort of competition or something?
maybe next year. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see.
I mean, no, like, for
that's-
real.
Maybe next year you have to wait and see. Yeah,
Lord.
that's coming.
All right.
But that's not the plan for most people. Most people would do really well having a bowl of oatmeal in the morning before work, and maybe a little almond butter or a little fruit in it. Now,
Can we talk about the quantity? You say a bowl.
yes.
You know, a lot of times a bowl of cereal is like 5 servings of what they have
It
on
is
the box.
like it's
So-
2/3 of a cup of cereal is a serving,
Yeah.
and a bowl is like 3 of those. So
Right.
if 2/3 a cup of sugary cereal in the morning has 40 or say 20 grams of sugar, you're getting 60 grams of sugar from that. People don't realize how much sugar is in most cereals.
I know.
So a lot of times people are a little confused by which oatmeals are the best. You know, they have instant, they have Irish oats, steel cuts oats, old-fashioned oats, minute oats. So when we get back from break, I'm going to go through the different types that they are and what the healthiest versions are, because there's a huge difference in the healthiest type of oats and the unhealthiest type of oats. So people will be real surprised at the difference in the type of oats and how healthy they are for your body. So when we get back from break, I'm going to go through each one of these types, and we'll discuss some other healthier breakfasts when we get back.
All right, thanks.
This is the